The story begins in a very gloomy and tragic setting. During a mourning funeral, when all those present were deeply immersed in grief, sadness, and inconsolable sorrow. At that moment, there was not a single glance, not a single word to distract from the feelings of this heavy loss. Everyone was merely whispering memories of the departed, his good deeds, and sweet moments. Suddenly, amidst all the silence and mourning, something completely unexpected happened that caused shock and amazement among everyone. A dog, which was usually calm, silent, almost quiet and unnoticed, suddenly started barking fiercely and with intense energy directly at the coffin. Its bark echoed over the burial site, piercing, persistent, demanding attention. This unusual noise penetrated the hearts of all present, as if calling them to life and reminding them of something important. The people were stunned by what they saw. No one could understand what was happening. They were both frightened and puzzled by the dog's behavior, since it had never shown anything like this before. All anxiously waited for the ceremony to end so they could finally figure out what was going on. When the ceremony was over and everyone dispersed, suspiciously, trembling and excited, they approached the coffin to look inside. Their expectations were filled with fear and curiosity. Did they open the coffin? And what was inside? To their surprise, instead of the body of the deceased, they saw a small, completely defenseless kitten. This unexpected turn stunned everyone, as no one among the witnesses could understand how this tiny creature ended up inside the coffin. There were no traces, no explanations, just emptiness, a mystery that left everyone utterly perplexed. Questions arose one after another. What does this mean? Why was this particular kitten hidden or found there? Why did the dog bark so fiercely and insistently exactly at that coffin? And most importantly, what to do with this innocent creature? The people decided that the most correct and humane decision was to take the kitten to a shelter, where it could find care, warmth, food, and love, things it so lacked. At that moment, when none of the present kid or wanted to take responsibility for such a tiny and defenseless being, a new chapter in its life began. At the shelter, they named it Leiko, in honor of the dog that first noticed it and drew attention to it. Leiko quickly became a favorite among the staff and other animals at the shelter, bringing smiles and warmth to everyone who saw him. Perhaps it was just a coincidence or maybe a sign of fate that it was Leiko who ended up in that coffin. But one thing was clear. He became a symbol of hope, joy, and a new life for those who had previously only experienced pain, loss, and grief. This amazing story turned out to be not only about a mysterious event but also a reminder that even in the darkest moments, fate can turn everything around for a tiny spark of light, hope and love, capable of changing lives forever.